Hello people of the internet and my Fizzies, and welcome to another Fizzy and Turkey Takeover Minecraft. And for this episode we are doing the last final part, or at least I think for the fanfiction Squiddy Love, which is chapter 3 called Oh My God. So if you didn't see the last two parts, I would recommend going back to the part 3 and part 4 Fizzy and Turkey Takeover Minecraft. And look at that! At that professional turkey with her phone on.
My phone didn't go off. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, yeah, it did. So we're gonna continue on with the chapter.
Squidward was slowly beginning to fall asleep as he looked outside the window, his nose hanging out. He'd spent a lot of time up waiting for this Tory to come out of Nowhereville. He couldn't sleep knowing this, so he decided to stay up and have a sneak peek at her. He was beginning to think that she didn't exist, that SpongeBob was making up. He grumbled something and was about to go back to bed until he saw something out of the corner of his eye. A female figure was walking towards the three houses, dragging something along the ground. It was too far for the squid to see what, but he could see something on her head. Squidward gasped and ran to the window, making sure that he wasn't inside, and watching as the figure got closer. He suddenly stopped in front of his house, gawking. The squid ducked, making sure that he could see outside of the window. He raised his eyebrows at the sponge girl, looking his house up and down.
Squidward leant out of the window to have a closer look. He saw a set of clothes with some books. He gasped at the first one, Romeo and the Angelfish by William Milkshake. He leant out farther to see the rest. The other three were the Midnight Scheme, McSquid, and Hammock. His smile got bigger as he saw the guitar in her hands as she was strumming a few peaceful notes, a partner to play with. He was completely love-struck by now. Hearts and clarinets were spinning around his head as he landed a bit too far to listen to the music. Suddenly, his tentacles slipped and he tumbled out of the window screaming. Ah! This made Tori jump and turn around, ready to attack whoever was creeping up on her. Her heart stopped as she saw a squid tangled in his own tentacles. Tori rushed out over and checked the squid.
Are you okay? Or at least alive? She screamed.
Oh, barely. Will you help me untangle my tentacles?
I'll try at least. Tori searched over the place for where the 6 legs were tied up. She managed to untangle the legs, and now Squidward was free to move his arms. Are you still alive? Tori joked.
I hope so. Ha ha.
I'm Tori. I guess that I'm your new neighbor. Well, for now at least.
I'm Squidward. Thank you for saving me from my own feet. Normally SpongeBob does that to me.
You mean the talking cheese? Yeah, he can be sweet, but he sure is annoying.
You find him annoying too? Oh,
Well, we're brother and sister, but you get used to it after 11 years.
Well, it's been 10 years, so one more year to go. Yep, she's perfect in every way.
Maybe living with a sponge won't be that bad. Well, as long as I get to see his face every day. Let's hope that he doesn't kill himself in the meantime. Tori. Oh god. Tori realized she was sitting on his lap.
What?
Habanka.
What? Squidward began to babble crazily as Tori fell on top of him completely. Much to her dismay, Tori rolled off of him but was still facing his face. Squidward snapped out of it and sat up.
You have a nice house, you know. I'm used to living in a small village, so this will be a big change for me, Tori said, trying to change the subject.
I hope that you feel welcome.
Good night, Squidward. Was it? That's a cool name.
Tori's a beautiful name.
Tori smiled and walked back over to her brother's pineapple while Squidward dreamily walked into his door. She giggled as the squid smiled sheepishly. Tori rang the doorbell that she just discovered and looked over to find Squidward gone. Squidward basically melted when he got inside.
Finally, a neighbor who doesn't drive me crazy. Well, in a way she does. Tomorrow, I've got to invite her around in my house. I need to get closer to that girl. I'll do whatever it takes. Oh no. She said for now, I've got to convince her to stay. If I go back to living with those two morons, I'll go insane. But I'm working most of the time. The Krusty Krab is hiring for 2. I'll offer her a job.
You've gotten slightly nasally.
I know, I'm
pinching
pinching my nose harder and harder.
Squidward smiled to himself as he went to bed. He had a strong feeling that tomorrow would be a good day. Meanwhile, in the pineapple house.
SpongeBob and Patrick had just finished Tori's bedroom. They were proud with what they created. Suddenly the doorbell rang and SpongeBob froze completely. Mew. Wait, who's meowing?
I don't know. SpongeBob's meowing? Yeah, I'm fine, Gary, but will you get the door for me?
Meow. Oh boy. Gary slithered his way down the hall to the front door. He jumped up to the handle and turned it. The door swung open and Tori stumbled a bit. She got to her knees and saw Gary.
Oh, jeez.
And who are you? You are adorable. Tori got to her feet and pet the snail under his chin. Gary purred and made his way up to her head. Can you show me where SpongeBob is, little guy? Gary meowed, meow, and crawled up the stairs, and Tori followed. Gary meowed, which hopefully meant that it was the end of the line because Tori didn't spec snail. Tori opened the door only to be tackled by her brother.
This person doesn't care anymore. I missed you.
I missed you too, Cheesehead. I missed you too. Tori cooed.
What is coo?
A light bulb appeared over the yellow sponge's head, and he freed himself from Tori's embrace.
Hey, I just remembered something. Close your eyes and no peeking. SpongeBob and Patrick grabbed a hold of Tori's hands and led her into her new bedroom. Oh, all right.
Hi, Patrick, Tori mumbled.
Hi. I don't know how to do Patrick. Okay, you can look now, SpongeBob sang. Tori snickered and opened her eyes. She looked around her room and saw balloons, 2 presents, and a cake. Tori, get into bed and then we'll open the presents, SpongeBob gleefully yelled. Any cake.
2 things. Get in the bed, we'll open up those presents.
We'll open it up in the bed.
It was 4:13 and Squidward had just finished picking flowers out of his garden. As you could guess, they were for the newcomer in town. He sighed and made his way over to the SquarePants residence, humming a tune, la-da-dee, la-da-dee, while knocking on the door. His heart sank when he opened the door.
Squidward, what brings you here at the time of the night? Are those flowers for me?
No, you nitwit. They're for the beautiful, lovely woman that has moved in with you.
Maybe you should go with SpongeBob.
Oh, Squidward, have you met Tori? Oh, and it looks like she gave you the case of the love bug, SpongeBob joked.
Why? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Squidward rejected with sweet rolling down him.
Sweat.
With sweat. Dang it, I read it sweet.
Whatever you say, love bug. Hee hee.
Yeah, will you just give me these to her?
Sure thing, and I'll tell her who's from. Good night.
Yeah, what happened to your voice? Good night.
Squidward bashfully walked to his house, and SpongeBob walked back into his pineapple with a sly grin on his face. Oh, young love, SpongeBob swooned as he floated up to his sister's room. Tori was sitting in her bed, petting Gary while Patrick was having a stare-off with the cake. Okay, present time.
Okay, so we have 4 Tori questions.
Yep, there's only one for me, Patrick, Gary, and Squidward. SpongeBob trailed off slightly.
Oh, that's sweet of him, Tori cooed.
Oh, mine first, Patrick yelled.
Okay, Mr. Star, yours first. I like how they didn't tell her what Patrick's name is.
I don't know either. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm apparently Mr. Kool-Aid Man. Oh yeah. I'm the Mr. Kool-Aid Man. Tori chuckled and got out the box to her lap. She opened it and found a shiny rock.
A rock. Tori said disappointedly.
A shiny rock.
That's what I expect from you, Patrick. Tori picked up Gary's present and opened it. Oh, that's adorable! One of his chew toys.
Yeah, his second favorite shin red ball. What? SpongeBob
Shiny.
cheered.
It's his second favorite shiny red ball. Why not his favorite?
Well, because he wanted to keep that one.
Meow.
Oh, my next, SpongeBob pleaded.
Okay. Tori got a slender package out and ripped it open. Oh my god, SpongeBob, a clarinet? Where did you even get this?
Squidward thought. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Squidward thought it at me, and I know that you like thought it at me, and threw. Squidward. Gosh, I can't speak. Squidward threw it at me, and I. Wait, threw?
Clarinets are expensive.
God, but she spelled
I
through.
know, she used the wrong through.
Okay,
whatever.
and I know that you like instruments, and maybe Squidward could teach you a thing or two. Oh, I also found your tuba. SpongeBob handed Tori the instrument, and a look of glee wiped across her face.
SpongeBob, that's sweet and all, but do you think that Squidward might be missing this?
No, he's got another one. I also asked him, and he slammed the door in my face as a reply.
Okay, Squidward's gift. SpongeBob. Oh, that's your.
SpongeBob handed his sister a bunch of flowers, and he smiled. Oh,
he is sweet.
Oh, it's getting late, Pat. Why don't you go home and go back tomorrow and we'll eat it then, SpongeBob suggested. Oh, tartar sauce. And Gary puts so much work into it too, Patrick complained.
Meow. It only took me 10 minutes.
Good night, Patrick! The sponges said together. Oh, wait, let's say it together. 3, 2, 1. Good night, Patrick! Boy, SpongeBob, Tori. After Patrick walked out, SpongeBob turned to Tori. Hey, why are you wearing a bubble over your head? SpongeBob asked.
Oh, Sandy the land squirrel gave it to me. Tori took it off and her hair bounced.
Wait, he just noticed? Okay. Oh, I've heard of her. What? You heard? SpongeBob turned off the lights as Gary slivered into SpongeBob's room. Tori slid under the sheets and SpongeBob rushed over to her. You gotta sleep now. We've got a big day tomorrow. We are going to get a job at the Krusty Krab. SpongeBob cooed.
Oh yeah, I remember that place. I loved it there. The owner was cheap but friendly.
Good night, SpongeBob yelled.
Good night. SpongeBob left the room and Tori drifted to sleep. SpongeBob leaped into bed and soon drifted off too.
And that is the end of chapter 3. Well, tons of spelling mistakes in this one. I feel like the author did not care anymore. Just like wrote the, and I don't know.
She hasn't updated in like a month either.
Yeah, I don't know if she's gonna ever do any more chapters, but if she does, we will definitely read the next chapter. So thank you guys so much for watching and for joining us in this fan fiction. Maybe we'll do more in the future. I have no idea, but we might want to switch to something else for now, you know, because we don't want to just keep doing fan fiction. But once again, thank you all for watching. Question Turkey's channel will be right in the description below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys!
Bye!